In the name of Allah, who's the most compassionate and the most merciful. Hello and good morning, dear respected student. I hope that you have a good time with your family and being away from disaster and insecurity. This is Rajasthan University Faculty of Computer Science, English Language, Infotech English for Computer User. Unit 14, Lesson 14. Spreadsheet and Database 2020. And this is Ali Muhammad Hikmat. I'm going to be with you in this lesson, and if you have any question, please contact me. Okay, what do we have in this unit 14? The title of this unit is Word Processing, WP, Word Processing, and the topic is word processing learning objective to understand the basic feature and application of word processor to give and follow instruction. In language section we have grammar, vocabulary, and in grammar section giving and following instruction, the use of the imperative sequence word like such as first, next, then, after, that, finally, and etc. and other expressions. Vocabulary. In this unit we will study these vocabularies, and please memorize these vocabulary and use it in your daily conversation. Menu bar, standard toolbar, formatting toolbar, header, footer, typeface, bold, italic, indent, drawing tools, align left, print preview, undo, column, bullet, insert, table, hyperlink, edit, cut, paste, clipboard, spell checker, thesaurus, grammar checker, skills. Listening, completing gaps in a conversation about how to move text in Word. In the speaking section we have giving instruction on how to do particular task with a word processor. And in reading section we have matching description with pictures, finding sentence printed in the wrong position in a text and deciding where they should go. In writing section, write instruction for using the find and replace command in Word. Optional material, a word processor, program, and a computer. Okay. Task number 1, word processing features. Features, it means elements. In pair, discuss this question. What is word processor? This is a question. What kind of task do people use word processor for? How many different word processor program can you name? Which do you think is the most popular? What is word processor? For this question we have a word processor is a computer program which manipulates text and produce documents suitable for printing. That is word processor. What kind of task do people use a word processor for? A word processor can be used to compose, edit, format, and print any sort of printable material. It is mainly used to write memos, brief technical reports, and business letters. It also allows you to merge text from one file into another file. This is very useful for producing many files. Example, personalized letter, with the same format but with different data. And question number 3, how many different word processor programs can you name? Which do you think is the most popular? Microsoft Word Processor, WordPerfect, OpenOffice.org, Writer, Word. Word is probably the most popular as it often comes ready installed with Windows. Okay, please read the question and here's the answers. You can read it 2 or 3 times. After that, if you don't know the difficult words, try to find it into your dictionary. In exercise B, look at this screen from Microsoft Word and translate the level, features and fiction into your own language. Can you translate this in your own language? Standard toolbar ابزار معیاری typeface اشکال خط formatting toolbar. Please translate this in your own language. Menu bar, increase indent, insert picture, footer, insert picture, drawing tool, hyperlink, italic text, bold text. Okay. Here is a letter here. In this letter, see, this is header, software update, and bold text. Here we have bold text. Here we have italic. It's not directly 90 degree, but a little bit to the right. And this is hyperlink. The color of the hyperlink is blue, and you know better these feature and elements of the words. Okay, let's go ahead and see exercise C. Complete this sentence with the correct feature and function above. We have studied all the features, and right now we will fill in the blanks with these features. The standard toolbar, the standard formatting, list the icon to save or print a document, spell check, etc. The typeface toolbar, the formatting toolbar. Sorry. You can fill like this. The standard toolbar lists the icon to save or print a document, spell check, etc. The formatting toolbar is the area for changing font alignment, indentation, etc. A font consists of 3 elements: typeface, type style, and type size. For example, Platino bold at 10 point. Type style refers to a visual characteristic of a typeface. For example, B for bold, I for italic, and U for underline. If you need to change indentation, the space between the page margin and where the text aligns, you can click the increase or decrease indent button. The header and footer commands allow you to specify customized text at the top and bottom of every page. Okay, Here, word Sudoku. In this word Sudoku, this is like a game. Read the instruction and complete the puzzle. The word Sudoku is a variation on the normal Sudoku. Instead of this word Sudoku is a variation of the normal Sudoku. Instead of using the numbers 1 to 9, we are using word and icon. These are 9 word processing function and their equivalent icons. So we are playing with 9 pairs in order to complete the script. You can use each function on or the equivalent icon only once in each row, each column, and each of the 3 multiplied by 3 boxes. The icon can only be used in the colors boxes. Word processing function and icon align left, print preview, insert table, drawing bullet, insert hyperlink, column, undo, open. If you can't, here is the answer key for this. Undo, open, bullet point. Like this you can solve this Sudoku. Okay. Here we have a listening section. In this listening section, the title of this task is the cut and paste technique. Listen to 2 friends, Anna and Ben, talking about how to move text in Word. How many steps are involved in carrying out the cut and paste task? Listen please very carefully to this audio clip, and after that decide how many steps are involved.
Unit 14, Task 3. Ben, do you know how I can move this paragraph? I want to put it at the end of this page.
I think so. First, use the mouse to select the text you want to move. Then choose the Cut command from the Edit menu.
Like this?
Yes. The selected text disappears and goes onto the clipboard. Now you find where you want the text to appear, and you click to position the insertion point there.
Okay. Is that right?
Yes, if that's where you want it. Next, choose Paste from the Edit menu, or hold down Control and press V. Finally, check that the text has appeared in the right place.
Okay, I've done that now. Is that everything?
Yes, that's it. If you make a mistake, you can choose Undo from the Edit menu, which will reverse your last editing command.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot.
That's okay. It's my pleasure.
Okay. How many steps are involved in carrying out the cut and paste task? There are 4. 4. Okay. Once again, listen again and complete the dialogue. Here we have dialogue between Anna and Ben. Please listen and complete the dialogue. Listen very carefully.
Unit 14, Task 3. Ben, do you know how I can move this paragraph? I want to put it at the end of this page.
I think so. First, use the mouse to select the text you want to move. Then choose the Cut command from the Edit menu.
Like this?
Yes. The selected text disappears and goes onto the clipboard. Now you find where you want the text to appear, and you click to position the insertion point there.
Okay. Is that right?
Yes, if that's where you want it. Next, choose Paste from the Edit menu, or hold down Control Control and press V. Finally, check that the text has appeared in the right place.
Okay, I've done that now. Is that everything?
Yes, that's it. If you make a mistake, you can choose Undo from the Edit menu, which will reverse your last editing command.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot.
That's okay. It's my pleasure.
Okay, please fill in the blanks. If you can't understand the pronunciation of the words, then you can see here first, then, like this, now, right, next, finally, and these are the. Here is cat. After cat it goes to the clipboard, and after we paste, we take a text from somewhere else and we can paste it to another place. Okay, language work. Giving and following instruction. هدایت گرفتن و هدایت تعقیب کردن. Look at the help box and then correct 6 mistakes in this dialogue. Before we are going to correct this 6 mistakes, we are going to see the help box. Giving instruction. To give instruction, we use the imperative form of the verb and sequence words such as first, next, then, after that, finally, etc. First, use the mouse to select the text, then choose the cat command from the edit menu. Next, choose paste from the edit menu. Finally, check that the text has appeared in the right place. Okay, how we can also use the present simple with you. And now you find where you want the text to appear, and you click to position the insertion point. Following instruction. If you want to check that you have understand the instruction, you can use expression like this. Is that right? These are the following instruction, and first, then, second, these are giving instruction. Do you understand the between the giving instruction and following instruction? In following instruction, we use those expressions and sentences that the person who gave us instruction continue to up to the final giving instruction. In giving instruction, we use the word and expressions that show the process of doing something. If you want to signal that you are ready to move on to the next step, you can use expression like, okay, I've done that, now what next? If you want to ask if the process is completed, you can use expression like, is that everything? Anything else? Okay, let's begin with correction. I need a photo for my curriculum vitae. How do I insert one into this Word document? This is like this. I need a photo for my curriculum vitae. How do I insert one into this Word document? Here, there is no there is nothing that we can change. Well, now choose insert on the menu bar. Now, instead of now, we can say, well, first choose insert on the menu bar, as this, not as this, like this. Okay. Yes, from the insert menu, select picture. As you can see, this display a drop-down menu with different options: clip art, from file, and from scanner, chart, etc. Select from file, and you'll get a dialog box. Okay, I've done that now. What last? Not what last. What next? Okay. And now I navigate your hard drives content uh, and find the picture that you want to insert. And now you navigate, you are not I. Right, I like to include this one. Okay. Oh, good. Now click insert and the photograph will be inserted into your document. Here it is. Is that right? Not this right? That is, it means correct. Yes, first, right click with the mouse and select format picture to adjust the size and other properties. Brilliant, thanks. In part B, we have complete this instruction for how to copy and paste in Word with verbs from the box. Here, if you can't find, this is the answer key. These 4 bullets or 6 bullets you can change here, and this is the answer. Key for that help box. Complete these instruction for how to copy and paste in Word with verbs from the box. Click. You can use click two ways. Select position, right click, drag. See, first select the text you wish to copy. To select the text, drag the mouse over the portion of the text that you want to copy. This part should then be highlighted. Number 2, then click on the copy icon on the standard toolbar. This copies the selected text to an invisible clipboard. Next, position the cursor where you want the next to appear. Finally, click the paste icon. This insert the content of the clipboard at the station point as well as the icon and the toolbar. You can use the key CTRL or Control copy and CTRL plus V for paste. These positions also come up if you right click the selected text. Writing instruction for using find and replace based on this dialog box. This homework, and here's a pattern. You can use this pattern. First, click where you want to start searching for the text. Next, go to the edit menu and select replace. This display a dialog box. If you can see in the illustration, you type the next you want to find computer program in the find word box, and the new text software developer in the replace text. To locate the first instance of the spelling text, click replace. Now you have two opinions: to replace all instances of the text, click replace all. Replace all instance of the next, click replace all. To move through the document and replace only specific instance, click find next. This is a saver option. Do you click replace all unless you are certain that every instruct of the next should be replaced. This is the pattern. You can write like this: work in pair. Student A gave your partner instruction on creating a document, saving it on text. Student B gave your partner instruction on how to increase a picture from the window from the web into a word processing. Use words and expression from the help box on page 71. Okay, word processing tools. Scan the description of 3 word processing tool: a spell checker, an online thesaurus, and grammar checker, and match them with the dialog box. Spell checkers can be used to compare words in the program's dictionary to those used in the user document. The spell checkers point out any word it cannot match, notifies the user, and allow them to make any change. It even suggested possible correct spelling, like conventional thesaurus. This database of words contains definition and suggests of words with similar and opposite meaning. A word may be spelled correctly but still be wrong. 2 instead of 2, for instance. This is a good first step at proofing a document because it can find many comment errors, but users will still need to proofread document to ensure complete accuracy. The second one, many word processors include an online thesaurus with which users can look up different words to use in similar instances. Their power comes not from knowing every grammatical rule, but from questioning the writer about certain part of the text. Some even include information about pronunciation and the history of a word. Grammar checker are publications that attempt to click more than just spelling. They count words in sentences to flag possible run-on sentences. They look for words that show possible configuration between verbs and subject, and they offer advice about correction, grammar checker, or a step beyond spell checkers. But they are still not a substitute for a human editor. However, this does not mean that all the words in the document are spelled correctly. They gave the writer another chance to think about what he or she has written. A computer can alert writers to problems that would be obvious to them otherwise. Okay. Now the first one is C, the second one is A, and the third one is B. Okay, let's go ahead, scan the description, go ahead and read the description more carefully, find 3 sentences that have been printed in the wrong text, and decide where they should go. Here is the answer key for that, and we'll see where are these sentences and what is the problem of these sentences. Spell checker can be used to compare words in the program's dictionary to those used in the user's document. The spelling checker pointed out any words it cannot match notification in the user and allow them to make any changes. It even suggests possible correct spelling. However, this does not mean that all the words in the document are spelled correctly. This sentence is wrong, like a conventional thesaurus. This database of words contain definition and suggestion of words with similar and opposite meaning. A word may be spelled correctly but still be wrong too instead of them. For instance, this is a good first step at proving a document because it can find many common errors, but users will still need to proofread document to ensure complete accuracy. The second one, many word processors include an online thesaurus with which user can look up different words used in similar instance. Like conventional thesaurus, this document of words contain definition, suggestion of words with small and with a similar and opposite meaning. The power comes from knowing every grammatical rule, but from questioning the writer about certain some even include information about pronunciation and the history of the word. Number 3, grammar checkers are applications that attempt to check more than just spelling. They count words in sentences to flag possible random sentences. They look for words that show possible conflicts between verbs and subjects, and they offer advice about correction. Grammar checkers are a step beyond the spell checkers, but they are still nice substitute for a human editor. The power comes not from knowing every grammatical rule, but from questioning the writer about certain part of the text. However, this does not mean that all the words in the document are spelled correctly. I have given the writer another chance to think about what he or she has written. The computer can allow writer to problem that won't be obvious to them otherwise. In part C, correct the 3 mistakes in this sentence and decide if they would be found by the spell checker or the grammar checker. The first one, merge combine a form letter with a database file to create customized copies of the letter. The second one, the grammar checker. The grammar checker would find the first mistake, the spell checker, the second and the third. And finally, thanks for your attention. Work hard, study more, add to your knowledge, make your personality, and finally get a good job. Thanks for your attention.